It was a quiet evening, and the man seated in the crowded public bus suddenly felt an unbearable urge to relieve himself. His voice rose above the hum of the engine as he shouted, "Driver, stop! I need to ease myself." The driver reluctantly pulled over, and the man darted into the bush, desperate for privacy. But as he crouched, an eerie silence enveloped him. The leaves around him began to rustle unnaturally. A chill raced down his spine, freezing him in place. He squinted into the thicket, and that's when he saw it, a massive python, its scales glistening under the fading sunlight. It slithered closer, its movements deliberate and unsettling. Before his very eyes, the snake began to twist and shift, its form morphing into that of a stunning woman. The man gawked. His breath caught his throat. The woman was otherworldly. Her hair cascaded like rivers of gold. Her skin skimmered faintly, and her eyes glowed with an unsettling hue. She began conjuring objects. A bag appeared, then clothes, then an array of sweets and snacks. With a flicker of her wrist, the items tucked themselves neatly into the bag. Without sparing a glance at the man, the mysterious woman strode out of the bush into the road, flagged down a passing vehicle. Unable to shake his shock, the man followed her. He hired another motorcycle, trailing her discreetly. She led him to a university campus where she blended seamlessly into a group of students. The man's curiosity burned. He began asking questions. Who is she? He inquired among the students. None suspected anything sinister. They knew her only as a fellow student, elegant and generous. But his investigation uncovered disturbing whispers. Strange occurrences had followed her arrival. Nightmares, disappearances. Among the students was a girl named Olamma. Olamma was ambitious and envious, always yearning for more. She easily fell under the stranger's spell, eagerly accepting the gifts of sweets and biscuits. That night, Olamma dreamt of a shadowy gathering, a coven deep underwater. She awoke in a cold sweat. But the next night, the dream returned, clearer and more vivid. In the dream, the python woman, now revealed as a marine spirit, appointed her a mission: seduce Prophet Chidi. Prophet Chidi was a renowned spiritual leader, feared by the forces of darkness for his ability to deliver souls from bondage. The marine kingdom viewed him as a threat, and Olamma became their pawn. She infiltrated his church, joining the choir with ease due to her mesmerizing voice. Rising quickly to prominence, she became the choir leader, gaining direct access to the prophet. Her beauty and her charm disarmed even the most skeptical, but her true mission loomed like a storm cloud. Olamma began wearing provocative clothing to catch Pastor Chidi's attention. Though he rebuked her, her persistence gnawed at his resolve. One evening, under the guise of seeking counsel, she entered his office, her attire leaving to the imagination. Prophet Chidi's admonishment faltered as his thoughts betrayed him. The battle within him grew fierce, but he remained steadfast, praying fervently for strength. Olamma, however, was relentless. One day, she entered to help at his home with an innocent smile. She cooked him a meal, lacing it with a mysterious powder. Prophet Chidi ate. Sleep overcame him. When he awoke, his world shattered. Olamma lay beside him, both unclothed, a wicked smile on her face. "Prophet," she poured, "it's nothing to be ashamed of. We are adults." Horror clawed at him. He had fallen. From that day, Prophet Chidi's ministry began to crumble. His prayers lacked power. His sermons grew hollow. The anointing that once flowed freely seemed blocked. Olamma tightened her grip, revealing a recording of the encounter. Do as I say or this goes public, she threatened. Bound by shame, he complied with her demands, siphoning church funds and orchestrating fake miracles to maintain the facade. His congregation swelled, drawn by spectacle rather than salvation, but his soul withered under the weight of his betrayal. Ola Manam pregnant became bolder. She paraded her triumph before the marine coven, her mission accomplished. Prophet Chidi, consumed by guilt, embarked on a desperate journey to seek forgiveness and restoration. But on his way, his vehicle skidded off the road, crashing violently. He died on the spot, his legacy tarnished, his ministry a hollow shell of its former glory. The tale of Prophet Chidi serves as a chilling reminder. The forces of darkness are cunning and relentless, preying on the weak and proud. Be aware, their law of temptation, for a single misstep, can unravel even the strongest among us. Evil often cloaks itself in beauty and charm, but its end is always destruction. Stay vigilant, for not all that glitters is gold, and the cost of falling may be your very soul.